Whoa, what's good, man? My name is FlemLo Raps, and today we're gonna discuss 3 NFL players who were drafted way too highly, solely because of their speed. Now, before we jump in, I want to say hindsight is 2020, and a couple of the guys on the list look like pretty solid prospects. Of course, looking at it now, the people who were left on the board in a lot of these situations, or the way these guys turned out, is laughable. But the people making these decisions became completely enamored by speed or a speed-size combination and made some very bad choices. Now, today we're going to focus on wide receivers because that is one of the positions where we see this happen very, very often. If y'all like this type of video, let me know in the comment section and make sure you thumbs up. Let's get started. Number 3, Stephen Hill. Stephen Hill was drafted in the 2nd round. 43rd overall pick by the Jets. Hill stood 6'4" and ran a 4.36. Dude honestly, legitimately looked like a beast at the combine and was even getting a few Randy Moss comparisons for his deep threat ability. One problem, he was raw, talented, but unskilled. He went to Georgia Tech, and of course, Georgia Tech doesn't run a real route tree. But of course, you got guys like Megatron in the league being Megatron. So everybody knew somebody was going to take a shot at Stephen Hill. Well, in 2 seasons with the Jets, he averaged less than 300 yards per season, had a total of 4 touchdowns, and was released by the Jets in 2016. Now, Hill was actually in camp with Carolina trying to make the team this past year, but he suffered an ACL injury, and now he's sitting number 3 on this list. Number 2, Matt Jones. Matt Jones was taken in the 1st round, bro. 21st overall by the Jaguars. Now, this dude was a project all along, seeing as how he played quarterback in college. And at one point, while attending Arkansas, he actually held the SEC record for rushing yards by a QB. Fun fact, this was later broken by Tim Tebow, but that's neither here nor there. Back to Matt Jones. This man was 6'6", bruh. 6'6", alright? And he ran a 4.40. So the Jaguars did what any person who's ever played Madden would do. They drafted him 6 spots before Roddy White. And after Roddy White, 3 spots later, guess who went? Aaron Rodgers. That damn height-speed combo, bro. It get him every time. Be honest in the comments section. How many of y'all back then, knowing only what you knew, would have drafted Matt Jones? Some people would have took a chance on him. Jones lasted 4 seasons in Jacksonville, caught a total of 166 passes, that's about 40 per season, a little over 2,100 yards, and 15 total TDs in 4 years. And in 2009, he was released. Man, this list went by quick. Number 1 on the list, Darius Hayward Bay. Selected 1st round, 7th overall. But of course, the Raiders. You knew the Raiders had to be on this list when it comes to overdrafting based on speed. They have a history of this, doing better lately, but you know, no team in history has been more enamored by raw speed than the Oakland Raiders. Hayward Bay was never a great receiver. He was a good receiver, but he was never a great receiver, not even in college. Check this out. Hayward Bay's last season in college, he started all 12 games and was honorable mention at his position in the ACC. Honorable mention. He didn't even make the all-ACC team, but he's drafted 7th overall. That is insane. Why? Because he ran a 4.340. Dude is blazing fast. Hayward Bay was picked over Michael Crabtree, who actually plays for the Raiders now, and Jeremy Maclin. In his 4 seasons with the Raiders, he had 11 total touchdowns and 2,071 yards. Anyway, hindsight is 2020. Of course, man, like the video if y'all dug it. Subscribe if you happen to be new. My name is FlemLo Raps. I'm gonna holler at you next time.